Okay, so y'all know I had that package that needed to go out yesterday, and it's still in my mailbox. So it was out there at 8 o'clock in the morning, and it never got picked up. So now I'm on my way to grab that out of my box, and I'm going to the post office, and we're going to figure out why and what we need to do to make sure that that doesn't happen in the future. Now, the postal carrier delivered a box at 8 p.m. last night to my house, but just didn't bother to pick up my freaking package. Here it is. Still in the bloody box. So now I've got to run to the post office. My mask, and now I'm going to waste a half an hour of my day driving to the post office because they can't do their job. This has happened before where they didn't pick up and it was just bills. So wasn't all that terribly upset about it. But when I've got a customer who gets a tracking label that says I'm shipping on one day and it doesn't go out, that reflects bad on me. So now I'm pissed. And I don't know if you saw the video where I said my postal carrier told me not to set up pickups. She didn't tell me. She said, don't do that. Well, guess what, lady? Oh, that's happening. Every package now. Every bloody package, even if it's in the box, is going to get a pickup call because otherwise they don't show up. How would you like that if you didn't have to do it? Like, just don't do it. They just didn't do it. If Amazon hadn't sent me a package, I bet they wouldn't have come to my house at all. They wouldn't have been down my street at all. I know the Postal Service is having an issue. I mean, we've all seen the news. But that doesn't excuse the not picking up the mail. And I heard, the whole, they're going to delay things, and, packages may not arrive in time. But you got to pick them up for them to even be delayed by you. Not picking them up is not acceptable. I feel bad because Brad, the one that's in there on a daily basis at the counter, has always been so helpful and he's so nice. And it's like, I don't want to have to run to the post office. So they had a postal carrier that came back with like an entire truck of mail. They just didn't deliver them. Looks like I'm getting a new store in town. What's going on there? That shop, since I moved in 17 years ago, has been about 20 different incarnations, and none of them can make a go of it in my little town. Anyway, she said, do the package pickup, and if they have a problem with it, to let her know. She's their postmaster general. And I'm like, I feel bad coming in there on fire because I'm pissed. If my customer hadn't noticed, it's like, crap. He just didn't do his job. Just didn't finish his route. Just didn't do it. Really, dude? Ugh. I hated waking up this morning knowing I was going to have to do that. It's just, I don't know about you guys, but not my favorite thing to do is be total in the morning. Which is when I really am, because I haven't had enough coffee. But anyway, it's part of being a boss, right? Kind of got to deal with the problems as they come up. And since I don't have employees, I have to deal with services. Because they're a service provider that I hired, basically. So when the post office is your service provider, you got to deal with the post office. I think that one wants to be left alone. I don't think he likes his camera time. Star. Camera time, buddy. Okay, don't take my picture. I have a video to finish for Friday. I've been procrastinating on. Because I don't know why. There's no reason. It's the one I had to do the voiceover for, and I've been procrastinating on it, and I have to do it this Friday because I wrote a blog post that's going up on Saturday that corresponds with it, and if I don't do the video, then I gotta write a new blog post, and the video is easier to do. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I like my new shirt. Thought I'd try something other than a t-shirt. And I like these peasant top kind of things, but if I was painting, this could not happen. I cannot have bat wings for painting. I mean, seriously? That's just not... I'll have to find one that has like a banded sleeve. Because I like my t-shirts, but I kind of wanted to mix things up a little bit. I was getting bored. I don't know about the tassels either. Yeah. I don't like ruffles and I don't like tassels. But it's going to be a pretty boring day. I got to do a haul video. And all of my videos for this video for Friday were uploaded to iCloud because I forgot to shut that setting off my new iPad like 2 years ago. So if you haven't accessed a video in like X number of days, it backs it up to the cloud. So I went to edit them this morning. It's like, they're not actually on your iPad. And I have the slowest internet service ever. So I have to get them all off iCloud. It's taking forever. It's been one of those mornings where you're like, every step forward is a step back, is a step back, is a step back. So Dad just left. He dropped by. And that put me 2 hours behind. It's okay. So I still haven't got the video for Friday done. I'm gonna get that done now. And then I've got a bunch of other stuff I gotta get done. This day went in the pooper fast. This is just one of those days where it's so ridiculous that you're like, ah. So the post office thing, and my dad shows up, and then my dad leaves, and my husband comes in, and he wants to talk for a really long time. He never wants to talk to me. And I have like this checklist of stuff I'm trying to get done today, and then my computer shut down, but then tried to boot back up and locked in the boot up position and overheated, and it almost started a fire. And then when my husband decides he's gonna go back out to the shop, and I'm thinking I can get my work done, so I'm like, turn the lights on because I need lights because it's dark again, and the power went out. And my husband starts yelling. I could hear him in here from his shop because his computer went out in the middle of a job. I don't know if he was cutting vinyl or what, but he starts yelling. And then he had to come in and go, "Are you kidding me? What was that about? They're not even working on lines." I'm like, I don't know, honey. And then my internet went down, so the thing that I was working on went poof. If you don't laugh, you'll cry when there are days like this where you're like, what just happened? I used to tell people at my old job that a vortex of hell followed me around. And usually it only affects computers. Vortex of hell. Because they would tell me things like, that can't happen. Yet it did. Today was another vortex of hell day. You can take your vortex back now, devil. I am done. Guys, it might be a total write-off. This day might be just a...
Some days you just gotta go, out.